Hello, 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 everybody. It is your girl Presh, and I'm back with another video. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to my 161 subbies. Oh my god. Y'all are running the numbers up, and it is making your girl very happy. I feel loved. I feel love. I feel love all over. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Bum, bum, bum. And if you're through a party, invited everyone you knew. Ooh, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being my friend." Y'all not cut up when I had this wig on. But thank all 161 of y'all for subscribing to my channel. To everybody who has commented, liked, thumbs up, shared, to each and every one of my precious babies and my baby boos, I love you. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. I'm your girl Presh. This is the Precious B channel. And if you've been here before, what is it, baby boo? Okay. And if you're watching but have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Clearly, I'm a vibe. Okay. All right. Also, do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Hit the notification bell button if you have not already. Hit the thumbs up video button if you haven't already. And of course, don't forget to go ahead and clickety clack and leave me a comment down below if you have not already. Okay? I recall dropping my mouth because y'all know the seasons change or whatever, and we mess with people's immune systems, mine included. Okay? And of course, allergies. But anyway, don't forget to check the description bar down below. You guys will find all of my perfectly curated playlists that houses all of my perfectly curated content, reviews, and etc. Just my 2 cents. What you bought hauls, new hair, who this, what you sent haul, which is our fragrance trade video, Vlogmas, Drag Race, and of course the links to the Facebook and the IG. Okay. Once again, shout out to all my precious babies and my babies. Also, remember that all of my videos do premiere live, but they are pre-recorded. Hence the fact you need to go ahead hit that notification bell button. So without further ado, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get to this video, okay? Let me hold on. For all you people that's in the ASMR. Okay, y'all. Now we got that out of the way. I probably edited that out. I should have paused. But anyway, without further ado, you guys, we are going to get into our video of the day. And that is going to be our fragrance tray for the first week of April. Happy April to everybody. How's your April been? Has it been good to you? I have something on my lip. But without further ado, y'all, we're going to get into our fragrance tray. So, for our thumbnail, because our fragrance trays are going to be different. Excuse me. So, if you're new here, once a week, I started this in February, but now I kind of slacked off and I forgot to do the first week of March. So once a week, you guys are going to be getting fragrance share videos. If you're new here, you have no clue what this is. Where I'm basically going to be showing you guys the fragrances that I wear for the week. I'm going to be telling you each day the combination or just the plain scent I wore for the day. Normally, I'm going to do a full 7 days. Sometimes you guys might just get six. Sometimes you guys might just get five. So it depends on if I actually go out and about. Depends on how many days of a fragrance share you guys are going to get. Okay? All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Monday. So this is from the 1st of April to the 6th of April, which is the day that I'm filming this video. But of course, you guys won't get this until the 8th. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead. So, Monday on the first, okay, Monday was the first, correct? Yes, Monday was the first. So, on the first of the month, I paired Moonlight Path from Bath and Body Works with my dupe of Gucci Perfumo de Flore from Maison Alhambra, which is called Floral Perfumo. So I paired these two, and they actually smell really good together. So I kept smelling this because I really wanted to wear this because this is very much a spring, summertime scent. And I kept smelling this, and I'm like, this reminds me of something that I own, right? And I realized what it was I was smelling. I was getting slight Moonlight Path vibes from this. So, of course, Moonlight Path, they have Night Blooming Jasmine, Blue Violet, Sheer Vanilla, Lily of the Valley, and Soft Musk. And I believe in the Gucci fragrance, I'm going to tell you guys what's the notes because, this is supposed to be Gucci. And so, excuse me, the notes for this you have Jasmine Sandback, Ragoon Creeper, Tomb Rose Jasmine, Yang Lang, Solar Notes Musk, Benzene, Sandalwood, Woodsy, and Orange. So it's really the jasmine. It's the jasmine and the musk. It's the jasmine and the musk that gives it the similar notes. So these two together was actually quite beautiful. And I'm gonna be rocking this combo again, okay? I believe Moonlight Path is like a year-round scent, if I'm not mistaken. If it ain't, it is now. So yeah, this was my combo for Monday on the first. Okay, so y'all go ahead and screenshot if you have any of these. If you have like the original Gucci Perfume de Flore, and you got Moonlight Path, there you go, there you go. So that was our combo for Monday. On Tuesday and Wednesday, because I spun the block, I went ahead and paired Poppy from Bath and Body Works. Y'all know I love this lotion. I love this lotion down. With Scented Trail Body Oil's version of uh Mugler Alien Goddess, which is called A Vanilla Lover's Dream. So I wore this on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm too close. So this is our combo for Tuesday and Wednesday, which was the second and the third. And the note to this is so the notes to Poppy, of course, is fresh morning dew. I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. Wild poppy, sugared rhubarb, and juicy pear. The notes to Alien Goddess is coconut water, bergamot, jasmine, heliotrope, bourbon vanilla, and cashmere. Really? Child, I don't even know how these notes pair together like that, but they do. And I'm thinking maybe it's the, what would it be? The heliotrope and I guess the coconut and the bergamot? I'm not exactly sure. But I do know they go to good together. And I like the way they smell together. So I couldn't even tell you. I just know I like the way they smell. It something. It's something in the two of these. They smell good together to me. They smell good together to me. Um, but yeah, I wore these two on Monday and not Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. These was the scents that I wore. So if you have Alien Goddess by Mugler and the Poppy Lotion for Bath and Body Works, I highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Okay, that was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Why do I want to keep saying Monday and Tuesday? I don't know. I do not know. Lord, not y'all falling down. On Thursday, I wore Bath and Body Works Rose uh body cream in the travel spray. Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all the notes of this. Actually, I had the damn app. Hold on. And I paired it with Everything by T.S. Madison, which the review is now up on my channel. So I paired them together. I'm having a tangent getting these notes. Here we go. Cooperate with me, please. So the notes are airy rose water, jasmine petals, and creamy musk. The notes to what is this? Oh, I have a brain for the notes to T.S. Madison's fragrance is lychee, bergamot, berries, pink pepper, mint, Turkish rose, nutmeg, ginger, jasmine, patchouli, cedar, white musk, and vetiver. To everything together, y'all. This smelled amazing. Um, a quick little update on this. So this isn't like a beast mode, like heavy sillage, but this does have nice lasting power. I wore this on Thursday and I sprayed this on at about 11:30 noon, and I got to work about a little one-ish, and just gave myself a quick little top off of spray. And from 1:30, because I still could smell it, but I felt like once I started like washing my hands and stuff, like the spray on my wrist kind of disappeared. So I went ahead and double sprayed my wrist and then double sprayed on my work shirt and everything like that because I didn't actually spray my work shirt. On my clothes, it lasted from 1:30 to what time did I go? Not 1:30, like 1 o'clock to like 7. So 6 hours on clothes, and as far as my skin, the projection on my skin was fair. It it started to like slowly fade, but not completely disappear to where like it faded into my skin. It just wasn't as um I could smell it, but not as much as I smelled it when I first sprayed it. It became lighter, like it lightly started to fade, but it didn't completely fade to where by the end of the day I couldn't smell it. But I will say it is that type of scent to where it does fade, but then if you're moving, you do get whiffs of it, if that makes sense. But this is a very good scent. It's not something that you're gonna probably have to heavily spray, unless you're just a heavy sprayer. Um, But I do like this. This is beautiful. I am going to let this sit because, of course, I did wear this the day after I got it. I received it on Wednesday and I wore it Thursday. So I am going to just allow this to sit for a while. You guys know it's recommended that if you get perfume shipped to you, even if you buy them, just let them sit for a while. It could be a week, a month, 2 months, but just let it sit. Allow it to what's the word? Macerate, marinate, as I like to say. Just let it sit and age. You know what I'm saying? And let what the full juices of what it should smell like, you know, permeate. So I feel like I'm gonna let this sit for a while and then I'll come back and give you guys an update in like a month or two. So yes, I love the first wear of this and I paired it with this. Okay. But I am going to allow this to sit. So what is this? April, May. So I should be back with an update on this in June. So be on the lookout for an update on everything in June. But was my combo for Thursday. Bath and Body Works Rose paired with Everything by T.S. Madison. So that's what we wore on Thursday. And on Friday, I wore one of my favorite combinations. I'm talking about spring in a scent. I wore Gingham Vibrant from Bath and Body Works with my Malora dupe from Central Body Oils called Sweet Berries. Baby, this is a roller ball. This is hot. This and this is the same thing. Paired together, you smell amazing. Okay, like I don't know what the real Melora smell like, but I have to get my hands on her. I have to get my nose on her because the way I love this down, just know I am getting a spray of her. Just you wait, okay? But like, I love this down, down. Like if you own the real Melora, find you a way to get this lotion, spray. Find a way to get Gingham Vibrant. You're welcome. Everything. So Sweet Berries from Central Body Oil, which was inspired by Perfume de Marlis Malora, paired with Bath and Body Works Gingham Vibrant. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the dupe of this anyway. So okay, and then to did I ask you to fall? No, and then today, Saturday. So that was the 5th, and the everything in Rose was the 4th. Okay, and Poppy and a Vanilla Lover's Dream, that was the second and the third. So the fourth was Everything in Rose. The fifth was uh Gingham Vibrant and Sweet Berries. Today the 6th, the day of me filming this. I wore Cindy Trail Body Oils Body Shea Butter in the Trail to Love, which is their version of Baccarat Rouge 540, paired with Bath and Body Works Into the Stars, which is their dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. And y'all, this gives. Now, I am gonna talk about this in my I can talk about it here. So Bath and Body Works apparently released a newer version of their dupe of 540, which is called First Sight, which is a part of their wedding collection or something or another. And yes, that does smell like Baccarat Rouge 540. It does. But it's more masculine, where this is feminine. But this is this just yeah. Like it is Baccarat Rouge 540, but it's like lighter, airier, feminine, cutesy. if that makes sense. But yeah, this was what I wore today, and you, I can still smell me. Not, yeah, I still smell it lightly, but on my clothes, I smell it. So it lasts on your because I put this on the day of what time? What time did I leave this house? 4, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I sprayed this one, and it is 11:20. So how many hours is that? We'll just say 4. 4. So like 7 hours, 6.5, 7 hours. I may have counted that wrong, but it don't matter. So yeah, this is what we had on today. Okay, I have to edit this video now. But that was our fragrance trade for the first week of April. It was a variety of things. I double up from time to time because sometimes it be a lot trying to pick what I'm gonna smell like for the week. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I will double up on the scent if I don't feel like having to go through lotions and perfumes and figure out what smells like what is similar to what. Like that's a lot of shit I gotta go through. Um, but hopefully, you guys like these combinations that I came up with. I'll probably put all the combos here on the screen for you guys, just in case you didn't see or hear me clear enough. Um, but yeah, like I always with in these videos, I do give you guys tips. That is kind of my thing to do. um, we're in that in between weather where it's technically spring, but it's still like cold outside. So you do have to start wearing scents that are something that could be worn like in between seasons. And the majority of what I've been wearing lately, they're good for that spring, summer, almost a little winter vibe, a little bit. Um, I would honestly say that the majority of these they are more spring forward, and some are more, excuse me, year round. But transitioning your scents, that is something that I think you should start to think about. Like, what is a year round scent? What's something that does perform well in hot and cold weather? Um, you know what I'm saying? So that's something to think about. Like, what's a year round scent? What's something that performs well in hot and cold weather? Again, like I always tell you guys, layering is subjective, suggestive. You do not have to do that if that's not something you're comfortable with. I know a lot of people, I think layering scares them, but it's just simply taking scents that you like that complement each other well, because that's the major key. They have to complement each other well. I will give you a bit of advice. Whatever your off day is, play around with scents. Play around with scents. If you got buku perfumes, lotions, body butters, lotions, and creams at your house, and you want to know what smells like what, if your mind get to and you feel like you want to test some stuff out, baby, take you a nice good bath, a nice good shower, pick a part of your body, your foot, your ankle, your leg, your thighs, the back of your knees, your elbows, your chest, your breasts, your stomach area, your butt, and you just play around with scents. You know what I'm saying? Just figure out what smells nice with what. But I highly recommend going to Frantica first, checking and seeing if the notes to whatever it is you getting ready to experiment with. Google the notes from Frantica, screenshot the first scent, and then whatever the second scent is, Google the notes on Frantica, screenshot, make you a collage in your phone, have them side by side to see what are the notes and what's similar and why you think this and that will go good together. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this in my layering tips 101. That isn't a just my 2 cents playlist located down below. And you guys, we talked about this. So knowing similar notes, making sure that there are things that smell similar to you. If you know, it's like it's something, right? And you're like, I think this and this will pair together because they smell similar to me. Test it out first. Put it on your arm. Put the lotion on your arm. Spray, let it dry. You know what I'm saying? Spray the perfume down on top of it and go from there. So please do like experiment on one of your off days. You know what I'm saying? And just go from there. So yeah, y'all. I hope my tips that I do at the end of my fragrance share videos are helpful to you. And like I always say, layering is suggestive and subjective. It's not a mandatory thing to do. Okay? Because y'all know I'm a two layering type of girl. Lotion and perfume. Body butter, perfume. That's it. That's all for me. Or body oil, perfume, body oil, body butter, body oil, lotion. I don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't put on 15 different sprays and perfumes. I don't have time for all that. And then people be wondering why they be having headaches. Because, girl, you got too much stuff on. All that alcohol is making you dizzy, friend. But nonetheless, y'all, was that shady? Just a little bit? But nonetheless, y'all, that is all. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my fragrance share for the first week of April. Once again, the list of all the scents that I wore for the week will be up here on the screen. Okay? All right. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, with whoever, so they know you rock such a girl. I love each and every one of you. Mwah. Bye.